In B2B, LinkedIn has become a real ally, a powerful ally to find your prospects and find your right leads on LinkedIn to get in touch. And that's true, but the fact is nowadays LinkedIn wants to limit how many people you can invite, send message to, visit, because they want to keep the people on the platform, so they pay ads. Today we're going to talk about how to increase the volume of people you reach out to on LinkedIn and how to basically prospect in a good way. My name is Matthieu. I'm a growth hacker at MirrorProfiles, the only service that allows you to rent a LinkedIn profile to automate LinkedIn without the risk of getting banned. The first step is to create the list. You will create a list of people that fit and enter your target audience list with your right criteria. So, company size, industry, what jobs they're in, how many years they've been working there, what skills they have, etc., etc. Once you have that, then you want to keep this list up to date by constantly doing new research and finding and updating the list. Then what you want to do is work on your copywriting. Copywriting is basically the art of writing to convert, to make people act when you write them a message. And on LinkedIn, what you want is to socialize. Write a little something to start a conversation, an icebreaker. That's good, and that will bring you conversation, will then in turn bring you conversion. If you want, we've got a little article on that in the description. Then the third topic is to be there on the platform to answer messages very often. So maybe someone writes you a message Monday, you want to answer on Monday or Tuesday during the day, basically, because it's a social network, so everything goes quickly and smoothly, and that will create added value. Please keep your message short, because otherwise it seems just like an ad. You just want to start a conversation, really, so keep it natural and simple. And then A/B test. A/B testing is writing two messages with the same meaning, but in a different way. So maybe you want to test specific words or specific ways of saying things to see which one will convert more. So you can test with a note message, without a note message. Then you can test long, short, formal, informal. You can test different things, but keep the meaning there. And what's good and what you could even improve is by having several accounts. Having several accounts will allow you to send a first approach, and if the first approach didn't work, then send another, saying maybe John sent you a first approach, and Lucy saying, oh, John didn't get a reply, maybe we can have a chat about that. And that makes it more natural and more human. Yeah. So now you know about the basic strategy. Now let's talk about scaling. This is basically bringing your game up by having several LinkedIn accounts, automating to augment how many invitations you can send. You can do so by using Mirror Profiles. This is a service we created to augment how many invitations you can send, and each account is securely on a digital footprint that has its own IP address, its own technology, and its own server. So that's basically ensuring you that every different account is unique. That is to avoid getting banned and to go further into automation. Each account has more than 500 connections and has been warmed up manually to bring it up naturally and slowly to how many invitations a good account would have, a secure account. These accounts have been bulletproof, but even though LinkedIn can sometimes update their algorithm, or maybe you misuse an automated tool and then that brings it to risk and it gets it banned. If that happens, we ensure you that the account is replaced within 24 hours to ensure you can continuously send invitations and messages. So that will appease you and make it much more easy for you to automate. Each account is €100 per month, and these accounts are more than secure to automate LinkedIn. So why should you rent rather than buy? Well, if you buy and you lose your account, you lose everything. By renting, we give you another account within 24 hours, so that's pretty handy. An account can send about 100 invitations per week, so having 10 accounts will enable you to send 1,000 invitations per week. And that's what we saw, is that a salesperson can easily manage 10 accounts and automate all of that and run all these messages. So that gets it much more velocity and much easier for him to automate. Mirror profiles can be used to automate your sales processes, your marketing processes, or even your recruitment on LinkedIn. And actually, we've got an article on that you can check out in the description. So let's say you decided to use 10 different accounts to automate LinkedIn. Now you have to manage all the messages and all of that on 10 different accounts. This is why we decided to create MirrorChat. MirrorChat is basically a tool that will centralize all the different messages in one place to enable you to tag them, to sort them by date, and to make sure you simplify the management of that. A salesperson, generally speaking, that manages 10 accounts can do it in about 2 to 3 hours per day. But with MirrorChat, they can do that in only 1 hour. And not only is it useful to manage messages, but also to send that data to your CRM. And sending this data is really easy because you can link that with a webhook, and the webhook can then send the data through Make, Zapier, N8N, and make it really easy, really. So there you go. And if you get about 20% reply, then you still have about 80 people you can contact by mail, by phone, and if you want, we've got an article on how to find their phone numbers in the description, and you can have a look at that. Well, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below with your questions, and subscribe for more. Thank you very much.